Hi students, I am Mrs. N.Sowmiya, BCom CA department. So now I am going to explain you about what is managerial remuneration and how should we calculate the managerial remuneration. In last video we have seen about what is managerial remuneration. I have explained you about the introduction for managerial remuneration, and now I am going to teach you the balance sheet and its format, how we should prepare the format for balance sheet and working notes for the managerial remuneration calculation. Okay, so sum is ABC Limited has a nominal capital of rupees 20 lakhs, share of rupees 10 each. The following trial balance extracted from the book of Krishnan Limited as on 31st/3/2022 is as follows. So in the sum they have given ABC Limited has a nominal capital of rupees 20 lakhs and they have a share of rupees 10 each. They have shown their trial balance of Krishnan Limited. So on the dated on 31/3/2022. So debit side we have several items and credit side we have some several items. So how we are going to select the items from debit and credit is a matter for the accounts always. Okay, so here note to accounts for balance sheet format. What are the working we are going to done in this form what are the working we are going to do is recorded in this notes. In case that means working notes means here we can explain what are the things we are going to shown in the balance sheet or we are going to prepare here. Okay, so reserve and surplus, trade payable, tangible assets, other non-current assets, and cash equivalents. So reserve and surplus in terms what are the things we are recording means profit and loss account, general reserve, share premium. These three things are recorded in reserve and surplus. Okay, general reserve profit and loss account 24,500 that is given in the question, credit side of the trial balance, and general reserve 45,000, share premium is rupees 10,000. So these three things are we are going to recorded in reserve and surplus column. So reserve and surplus means profit and loss account, general reserve, share premium, these three items we are recording. So 79,500. And again what are the next item appearing in this notice? Trade payables, creditor and bills payable. These two items are recorded in trade payable. Not these bills receivable, debtors are not, these things are should not come in this trade payables. In trade payables we are going to take only these items, creditor and bills. What are the bills we are going to payable is recorded in trade payables. So 80,000 for creditor and bills payable rupees 38,000. So total amount we are getting here is 1,18,000. So next, tangible assets. Tangible asset means we can touch and feel that assets. So what are the items appearing for tangible asset? Mean premises, machinery, furniture. Example for that land and buildings. So all that comes in tangible assets. Okay. What are the several amount for them is 3,60,000 for premises, 3,80,000 for machinery, 15,800 for furnitures. So this total value is 7,55,800. Other non-current assets, what are the items appearing? Non-current asset we are going to enter into fourth note. So preliminary expenses and discount on issue of shares and debentures. These two items are recorded in this other non-current assets. Cash and cash equivalents. Cash in hand and cash at bank. Cash in the term we can say the total value. Cash equivalent means equal to cash. It may be things or stock, anything. It may be any material or anything. Cash equivalent means it can be anything equivalent to cash. So what are these? Cash in hand and cash in bank. These two columns we are going to enter here. So 20,000 for cash in hand and 35,500 for cash at bank. So total value is 56,000. So we have done the working note for this trial balance, and how we are going to display in the balance sheet for that ABC Limited. So that is the second process. We have done all the working notes, and come, let's go how they are adjusted in balance sheet. So in this balance sheet is not like any financial accounting. Corporate accounting balance sheet is in the form of single page, equity and liabilities, and several items appear there, and again there we can close it total, and second column we are going to prepare assets. So in the asset, in the terms what are appearing and what are appearing means non-current asset and current asset. Equity and liabilities in term shareholders fund, share application, money pending allotment. So these items are going to appear there. Shareholders fund, share capital, reserve and surplus, money received against share warrant, money received against share warrant, share capital total amount is 4,60,000, reserve and surplus 79,500. So this 79,500 we have done in the working note, first working note that we are entering here. So money received against share warrant need not to be entered because there is no amount in the question, so we know not to enter there. So this is the item we have to enter. Share application, money pending allotment. What are going to appear there? Non-current liabilities and current liabilities. Non-current liabilities means what are the items are appearing in non-current liabilities are long-term borrowings. That means debenture. What we are getting debenture rate, so that we are going to enter in long-term borrowings. Debentures will not come in short-term. Debenture will come in long-term borrowings only. Deferred tax liabilities, other long-term liabilities, premium on redemption of debentures. So if we are getting any premium for redemption on debenture, will enter in other long-term liabilities. So premium on redemption of debenture is not a short-term, this is a long-term liabilities. Long-term provision, for example PF payables or example of long-term provisions. So these are all the items appear in non-current liabilities. Again, now I have explained non-current liabilities. In current liabilities, short-term borrowing like cash credit. Next, trade payable means creditors. And in non-current liabilities, we can enter trade receivables like bill receivable, debtors, all that can be entered in non-current liabilities. In current liabilities, we are going to enter trade payables, creditors. Okay. Other current liabilities, outstanding expenses. Okay. Short-term provisions. Some of the item will appear in short-term provisions, no, that we are going to enter in current liabilities. So here short-term borrowings, cash credit 1,10,000, trade payable creditors, that is in working note 2, 1,18,000, other current liabilities that is appeared in question 5,000 rupees. Okay, so the total value is 11,42,500. We have done liabilities and we have got a grand total of rupees 11,42,500. So now we are going to do for asset side. What are the items just appearing on asset side is non-current assets and current assets. There are only two you are going to remember. Okay, fixed asset. What in fixed asset appears in fixed asset is tangible asset, intangible assets, goodwill, capital working in progress, intangible asset in progress. So only these four items we are going to appear in this non-current asset. Non-current investment in term, what are the items going to appear? Government securities, tax values, long-term loans and advances, other non-current assets. So these items are only going to appear in non-current investment. Okay. So in our question we have received only 5% on government securities, rupees 80,000, and long term other non-current assets we have done in working note number 4, 28,500. Second, current assets, I have explained you non-current assets. Now I am going to explain you about current assets. Current investment. So there we have said non-current investment. Here we are going to see only current investments. What are the current investment? Stock, finished goods. What are the things we have done? Inventories like stock, finished goods, trade receivables, for all this come under current assets, current investment. Inventories like stock of finished goods, trade receivable, cash and cash equivalents, short term loan and advance, other current assets. So there we have seen long term loans and advances. Here we are going to see only short term loans and advances and other current assets. Okay, we have now only up in our question we have got only stock of finished goods inventory, so 95,000. Trade receivable we have done in working note number 5, 77,200. Short term loans and advances 56,000. So total we have got here 11,42,500. So total items, their liabilities also we have got 11,42,000, and asset side also we have got 11,42,000. So now I think you all could understand this sum, and it is easy sum to understand. Managerial remuneration calculation is very easy format to understand. So you all go through with this video. Thank you.